Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Industry tailwinds are bullish for TXO Partners LP, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol TXO, an oil and gas exploration and production company. While West Texas Intermediate crude is facing pressures on fears of tariff-induced recession, natural gas prices have surged to their highest level in 2 years. Currently, trading at $4.50 per million BTU, natural gas prices are up 24% year to date and 135% on annual basis. Natural gas prices have jumped on cold weather, supply concerns ahead of summer, geopolitical tensions, and reduced supply from Russia. Here at home, the U.S. may be the biggest producer of natural gas in the world, but as more U.S. natural gas is shipped overseas, strong domestic demand and reduced supply has seen prices climb considerably higher. And the U.S. uses a lot of natural gas as well. Roughly 43% of electricity here in the US is generated by natural gas-fired power plants. In addition to that, natural gas is also used for heating by residential, commercial, and industrial customers. And the good news is the outlook for natural gas remains robust. The prices are expected to remain at record high levels in 2025 and 2026. And again, that's good news for TXO Partners LP. John?
Thanks, Mo. Fort Worth, Texas-based TXO Partners LP is, as you noted, an oil and gas company focused on conventional oil, natural gas, and natural gas liquid reserves in North America. Its current acreage positions are concentrated in the Permian Basin of West Texas and New Mexico, the San Juan Basin of New Mexico and Colorado, and the Williston Basin of Montana and North Dakota. With long-lived, low-decline assets, the partnership has identified a rich inventory of development opportunities. This includes resources in excess of 50 million barrels of oil. Of particular note, the company recently announced an overall gas resource potential of 3 trillion cubic feet equivalent of natural gas in the San Juan Basin. On an oil equivalent basis, management believes that this could represent as much as 5 times its current total reserve base.
And John, I was reading that TXO reported solid 2024 results.
TXO Partners has actually been reporting strong revenue over the last number of years, with revenue climbing from $227.3 million in 2021 to $246.4 million in 2022 to a record of $380.7 million in 2023. Now, for the year ended December 31st, 2024, revenue actually slipped a little bit to $282.8 million. The lower revenue was due in part to lower prices for oil and natural gas. Now, on the plus side, reported net income of $23.4 million or 65 cents per share. And that's a sharp improvement over the 2023 net loss of $103.9 million or a loss of $3.44 per share.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for a free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And its solid financial performance allowed it to increase its quarterly distribution.
TXO Partners distribution fluctuates based on how much it makes. On top of that, TXO Partners only went public in 2023. So it doesn't have a long history of providing a dividend. That said, in that short period of time, it has delivered $4.49 per unit to holders. Most recently, for the fourth quarter of 2024, it announced that it actually raised its payout from 58 cents per share in the previous quarter and same prior year period to 61 cents per share, or $2.41 per share on an annual basis, for a current forward yield of 12.33%. Now, the good times are expected to continue, given the current outlook. Management is targeting full year distribution in excess of $2.45 per unit for the year ahead.
I also see that TXO stock is expected to hit record high.
TXO stock hit a record high of $23.56 per share on May 16th, 2024, and trended lower for much of the rest of the year. But TXO stock experienced a big rebound after announcing its 3 trillion cubic feet equivalent of natural gas potential back in January. As of this recording, TXO stock is trading hands at $19.47 per unit and is up 16% year to date and 20% on an annual basis, at least of this recording. Big gains, but Wall Street still thinks TXO stock has a lot more room to run, with analysts providing a 12-month share price target of 27 cents per share. And should it hit that target, that would put TXO stock in fresh record territory.
John, thank you so much for your insights. TXO Partners LP is a great energy company with growing property portfolio in Permian, San Juan, and Williston Basin, each characterized by low geopolitical risk, low decline rates, and high recoveries. For passive income investors, the partnership legally has to distribute all of its cash on hand at the end of each quarter. The management has also said that the low decline nature of its reserves and the relatively low cost to maintain production combined with its low leverage profile will continue to support distributions. And that should continue to be good news for all shareholders. This includes a 25.04% held by insiders and 29.14% held by institutions. Of the 61 institutions holder, 3 of the largest ones are CIBC Private Wealth Group, Goldman Sachs, and Raymond James. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.